What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with this week's episode of Spill the Tea. Let's get right into it. First up, Keke Wyatt, the legendary R&B crooner, singer extraordinaire, is pregnant with her 11th child. She posted these really cute pics of her and her family on her Instagram, debuting the news. Look, it's the baby in the front with his hand on his chin, looking like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm so sick of this bitch and her ovaries. If this bitch don't get somewhere and sit the fuck down, I am sick of this lady. I cannot wait to get the hell out of here ASAP and get my own place. I am tired of sharing one bar soap. I am tired of having to eat my goddamn Fruit Loops with water because these niggas then got up early Saturday morning and ate all the goddamn cereal and the damn milk. Child, congratulations to Keke. I don't know how she does it. I can barely handle my one child who is a grown man now. I don't even know what I would do with 11 children. OMG. Like, who likes kids that much? Like, who? You never get a moment to yourself. How does this lady stay sane? Obviously, she's able to afford them financially. The kids seem to be happy. She has a YouTube channel that she was posting frequently on a few years ago, but she stopped. I really enjoyed it. I would love to see a Keke Wyatt reality show with her and her family because they are quite funny. The kids are adorable. Her and her new husband seem to be in a very loving relationship. You know, as long as the children are happy, being tended to, taken care of emotionally and physically and spiritually supported, then hey, it ain't none of our business how many kids this lady want to push out of her vag, child. I just know me personally, after one or two, I would have been done, honey. Like, I know that house smell like feet and Cheetos and all them goddamn people in this damn house. I wonder what her food bill a month is. How many loads of laundry is being done a day? Like, they are literally the Duggars. Since the Duggars got canceled on TLC pick up the Keke Wyatt family and let's get this ghetto Brady bunch poppin'. Major shout out to Mary J. Blige. She is on a roll right now. She's starring on Power Book to Ghost. She has a new album out, which I really, really love, called Hello Gorgeous. She's looking fabulous. She just performed at the Super Bowl, and then she just performed at the NBA All-Star game last weekend, and she killed that as well. Mary, like I said, is doing the damn thing. I'm so happy for her. And it seemed like Michael Jordan was equally happy for her. Take a look at this video when he congratulated her on her performances. And he got a little handsy while doing so. Baby, Michael was willing to risk it all. He is tired of laying up next to the ground turkey every night. He ain't had no regular coffee without cream in it since his first wife, child. He is tired of dealing with that lean cuisine that he over there laying up to every goddamn night. Michael is ready to come back to the real side, the true side, honey, to the black side of things. I actually would love to see MJ and MJ together, Mary J. Blige and Michael Jordan. Let's make it a thing. You know, I always tell y'all to fuck with a purpose, and that is a bag right there, honey. Mary go over there and whip that Yonkers pussy on him, child. He wouldn't know what to do with himself. That cat suit and that body and that skin and that blonde hair, and somebody to tell Michael to shut the fuck up every now and then. Child, yes, I am here for this. He wanted a piece, honey. And if I was Mary, I'd give his old ass a taste. Put that nigga in cardiac arrest and get all them Jordan 1's money. It seems that the first condom specifically designed for anal sex has been approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Previously, the FDA had blocked corporations from marketing their products as an effective tool for safe anal sex. But on Wednesday, the FDA announced that Global Protection Corp's one male condom would be allowed to be marketed as a product that helps reduce transmission of sexually transmitted infections during both vaginal and anal intercourse. According to the New York Times, experts believe the approval will increase condom use during anal sex, posing the most significant risk of HIV transmission. The risk of STI transmission during anal intercourse is significantly higher than during vaginal intercourse. The FDA's authorization of a condom that is specifically indicated, evaluated, and labeled for anal intercourse may improve the likelihood of condom use during anal intercourse. Furthermore, this authorization helps us accomplish our priority to advance health equity through the development of safe and effective products that meet the needs of diverse populations. The whole time I was reading that, I was clenching my booty cheeks because ain't no way. Just like Aretha Franklin said, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no motherfucking way. You're putting your Peter Weeder in my little cute tulip. It is not happening. Those of you who have been T-Squad members for some years all know that in 2013 I had diverticulitis. I had to have emergency surgery on my intestine, which then resulted in me having a colostomy bag for 6 months. So after not having use of my Uranus for 6 months, and now 10 years later having full use of it for the last 10 years, you think I'm gonna allow some Negro to possibly injure my petunia because he want to get his rocks off and give me pain and extreme diarrhea? I think motherfucking not. Gross. I know some of you freaks out there like it, but not I. It was not meant to go in there. If it was meant to go in there, it'd be meant to go inside your goddamn ear. Until I can see where the FDA approves some ear sex, it ain't happening over here. Speaking of protection, Kodak Black recently sat down with the Breakfast Club, and when asked about the upcoming birth of his child, this is what he had to say, if you can understand anything that came out of this Negro's mouth.
You hear me, like my little nigga. And it was like the situation of me and his mom, like, womb to and see eye to eye. Like, we be vibing, we be straight. She cool and shit like that. But it's just like, we just don't agree with certain shit. We just don't agree with shit. And it's like this one right here, like, we know, like, understanding or we kind of agreement and shit. I'ma lock in with her. I told her last night, I said, man, you know what? If it's a boy, I'm gonna be your boyfriend. If the girl, I'm just gonna be your baby daddy.
Man, if you don't stop this shit, Coach.
First of all, this little nigga scares me. Anytime I see him on my timeline, on television, I quickly turn the channel or quickly scroll by him. He is literally a Disney villain. That is the most funny lookingest little boy I've ever seen in my life. He literally reminds me of one of the characters off the movie Us. I don't even know how he could open his mouth to sit up here and say, if it's a girl, him and the baby mama will just be cool and co-parent. But if it's a boy, he'll be her boyfriend. You need to be happy anybody even gives your ugly ass the time of day. You need to be happy that any woman on this planet even allows you to breathe the same air as them. You see what money will do to these niggas' egos? Like, how dare you? That shit was so disrespectful. It was rude. I feel like I've been attacked by the audacity of this nigga. He literally reminds me of the hood version of Pennywise. He looks like something that will come out of the gutters in the middle of the night and drag your ass down the drain and eat you alive. He looks like a sewer rat. Little nigga, please.
Принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции. Кто бы ни пытался помешать нам, а тем более создать угрозы для нашей страны, для нашего народа, должны знать, что ответ России будет незамедлительным и приведет вас к таким последствиям, с которыми вы в своей истории еще никогда не сталкивались.
Hey Putin, hey sugar, this is Keisha. I just want to let you know that I ain't got nothing to do with it. That is between you and old Joe. I'm over here minding my black ass business, trying to get this YouTube and movie and book money. I am not trying to upset you. I don't want no war. The only war I want with you is your dick in my mouth. That's how I'm gonna plead my case, Mr. Putin, because I don't want you come over here bombing nothing over here, child. I feel so sorry for them people. Y'all need to figure that shit out. Can somebody get a mediator or something up in this bitch? Can somebody call Iyanla? Get Oprah on the line? Meghan Markle? Somebody? Jesus? Dr. Phil? Shit. Jerry Springer? Hell, bring Jenny Jones about the woodworks, child. Because war is not the answer, Putin. Love is. And I don't know why anybody on God's green earth want to go to war with a nigga that literally rides horses with no shirt on. This nigga don't give a fuck about nothing. He don't give a fuck about life. This nigga is literally a man that you would find in a Tom Cruise Mission Impossible movie as the villain. I am scared of Putin, child. I don't want no parts of this. Old Joe, you know what I'm saying, going through some things. You know, the news reporters and stuff over here in Congress keep on testing old Joe. He trying to show motherfuckers that he about that life. But that's all on Joe. You know what I'm saying? Attack Joe ass. Don't attack us. Cause I don't want none of it. I'm too pretty and I just survived breast cancer. I ain't trying to die over no motherfucking exports and imports. Fuck that, Mr. Putin. Give me a call. Shit, we can talk. I got long distance. I got international calls on my Sprint plan. What's good, daddy? I'll come up there to Russia and be one of your maidens. What's good, Mr. Putin? Baklava. I like baklava. Is that even Russian? I think that's Grecian. Shit, whatever you niggas over there like to eat, I eat it too. Shit, and I ain't got no problem, Mr. Putin.
It's very normal for like threesomes when it's two women and a man. But do you think we'll ever come to a place in society where it'll be like a threesome is two men and a woman, and they'll be okay with that?
No.
What does that mean?
I mean,
though?
for some men they do it, but again, it's just to them is a train. It's not a threesome.
But even for women, a lot of women will never do that.
Yeah, when they ask me, they're like, "Would you do a threesome?" I'm like, "Yeah, bring in. Let me pick the guy." They're like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, I get so mad.
Yeah.
I mean,
here for it.
I've
Let me
only
pick the guy.
done that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And
Two men?
Two men. And they traded off. It was like they were friends, and they traded off. It's the best 50th birthday ever.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and they traded off, so it was never like them together.
Together, okay.
It was like they were flip flopping me. You know, one would please me, then he'd pass me to the other, and one would kiss me, and then he'd spin me around for the other. A beautiful dance. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
It was
Tennis
like
match.
it was like doing salsa with two guys at the same time. Just like romantic and sexy, and never intertwined, but at the same time it was two.
So they were friends with each other.
They were friends.
Okay.
And I knew they were friends. Mm-hmm. And it was all about that Cocoa Patron.
Oh, shit. The purple label.
the coffee
that
Patron?
coffee Patron.
Cafe.
That cafe.
Yes.
That cafe
No,
Patron.
I've had some wild nights on that myself.
That cafe Patron.
So wait, so the next day, how did they act to each other, or like afterward? Did they ever acknowledge it, or was it just a one thing and nobody ever discussed it?
No, we all went to breakfast, and it was like three friends that hung out and had a good time. It was weird because it's not like I was into that, and I had never done it before.
It's a birthday present.
But it was happy birthday to me. And it was like, okay. And as it was happening, I was like, this is happening. Like, I was like, this is actually happening.
This is really a real thing.
I would kiss one and he would spin me. I was like, oh my God, this is happening. And then I just kind of relaxed and let it happen. And the next morning we were like the Three Musketeers.
The hell with a 50th birthday present. I want that for my 40th, my 41st, 42nd, 43rd, and so forth. Yes, ma'am, AJ. You better live your best life. I find that to be so ridiculous that it is so taboo for a woman to have a threesome with two men, but men want threesomes with two women all the time, and we just have to be down for it. Well, not me, because I ain't got time for the bullshit, because I be damn if I'm in a threesome, bitch, and I'm the odd man out, and I'm the one that's sitting over to the side while y'all going at it, and then I feel left out, and I'm all over here in the cold and shit. No cover to put on me, because you niggas going at it. Ain't nobody trying to suck on me or kiss on me. And then if my nigga so infatuated with the other bitch and not me, bitch, everybody's dying. So ain't nobody got time for all of that foolishness. But one of my fantasies has been that I would love to have sex with two men at the same time. That seems like a ball, honey. That seems like a fun ass night, honey. That is a night to remember. Just stick it in me where you can. How many of you ladies or men would have a threesome with two gentlemen? Let me know, honey. Yes, that sounds like a hell of a good time. And to give you all some tea on Angela Yee, she will be starring in the upcoming movie Who You With. You all know my movie Paper Heart came out in December of 2021. Well, my literary agent, best friend, second mother, Brenda Hampton, her movie Who You With will be out by spring of this year, and Angela Yee is actually in the film, and she plays a character by the name of Monica. So I will have a trailer for you all soon. I can't wait to show you all the behind the scenes footage from filming, the premiere, and when the movie is released on Tubi, of course I will give you all the information. You do not want to miss this movie Who You With. Now in some disturbing white people news, reality star, former, I believe, Miss America, Miss Universe, one of those titles, Shayna Moakler, Travis Barker's ex-wife and baby mama, was recently on this season of Celebrity Big Brother, and she got voted off. During her stay in the Big Brother house, she was accused of flirting with Lamar Odom, and her boyfriend did not like this. So it seems as though when she came home, they have been having some issues. Well, her boyfriend took to her social media. I don't know if he logged into her account or had her phone, but he took to her social media and went live with this very, very disturbing video. Trigger warning if abuse is something that, you know, triggers you.
Good morning. Come on, hurry up. Come on. So, it's over. Okay? Oh, Lord is fucking right. So, record me now, because this is done. I'm never talking to this fucking specimen of a fucking human again. The truth is I found out that she was talking to other fucking people the whole entire time in our relationship. That's the truth. That's the whole fucking truth. And I didn't say a goddamn fucking thing. And you know what she fucking does last night? She comes here and she fucking goes to our neighbor's house, a fucking wife and fucking kids, and fucking sleeps here. Sleeps here with this fucking bitch. She fucking sleeps here at his fucking house. So that's what she fucking is. She's a fucking whore. I don't give a fuck. Quote me on it. It's fucking done. You are never gonna fucking see me with this fucking cunt again. I don't give a fuck. I have never been disrespected and so fucking humiliated in my entire life. That's the fucking truth. The truth is she talks to fucking married fucking couples' husbands. That's the fucking truth. We have a laptop that we fucking share together. My name pops up in the fucking laptop. This fucking asshole is talking to her exes. She ain't over fucking Travis. She ain't fucking over anything. She's a complete fucking fabrication of life. And no, I'm not fucking drunk. I'm not fucking high. I'm not nothing. I'm completely heartbroken. I'm sick of this fucking world worshiping this fucking asshole of a human being. When all I do is fucking try, and I make more money than her, by the way. Number one, I make more money than fucking her. So get off my fucking ass about being a fucking no one. You will never see me again, so hard it, because you guys fucking hate me as it is. That's perfectly fucking fine to talk to her again. I just want you to know who she is. She is a complete fucking liar. 100% a complete fucking sociopath, narcissist, piece of shit. Leaves me last night and goes to sleep at our neighbor's house that apparently she never knew. Who's on Instagram? Dude, fuck off, you fucking kike. Seriously. No one fucking cares. Bye, Felicia is right.
Well, it's clear that he was drunk or on some type of pill, coke, something was going on there. So that was a lie when he said that he wasn't under the influence. He also used a racial slur, calling somebody a kike. Maybe she left you and went to the neighbor's house because she was afraid for her safety, you coon. Why you decided to berate the world underneath her Instagram is beyond me. I guess you wanted the world to know what a slut and a whore she is, but that ain't none of our damn business if she is or if she isn't. That is between y'all. Just leave the lady and go on about your life, sir. Get some help. Now, TMZ did report that he was arrested for domestic violence. So I don't know if he's been released or not, but at this point, this relationships need to be done and over. I hope that Shayna is safe and that they part ways amicably and that nobody gets hurt, because you cannot play around with people and domestic violence because it can turn deadly. So I just hope that they part ways and leave each other the hell alone, and that she gets her life on track, gets the situation with her and her kids back on track. If she is still in love with Travis, she needs to let that ship go ahead and sail and move on with her life, because Travis ain't never coming back to her. So she just needs to leave that alone, and they need to leave each other alone. City Girls star Young Miami's best friend Momo and King Von's sister Kayla B just got into an altercation over Kayla B's ex Nas Moore, who Momo is currently dating. Child, a mouthful and a mess. They recently just had a fight after attending Kayla B and Nas's, I guess, child's football game or something. I'll have more of the information after you all view this fight video. And to give some context, Kayla B is the one with the braids and Momo is the one with the long weave.
Bitch, every time he talk shit, I'm gonna beat you up, huh? Every time, bitch. Every time, bitch. Bitch. Every time he talk shit, I'm gonna whoop you up. Shut up, ho. Shut up. Shut up. Grandbaby, get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get off of me. Leah, where that shit? Where my shit at? There you go. Nas, you touch her, I swear to God, I'm shooting this bitch up. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me.
Let her go.
Play with me.
Let her go. Let her go.
Play with me. She got my hair.
Let her go.
She got my
Get up.
hair.
Let her go.
Get up.
Let her go.
She got my hair.
Get up.
Get off of her.
Every
Let her go.
time I'm
Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up, bitch, in my pocket, because I'm going to end up shooting his bitch ass. Give me that thing. Because I owe you an ass whooping, bitch. I owe you an ass whooping, hoe. I owe you an ass. Go, bitch. Go. All right, make sure she don't.
Get the other girl, bro.
Get your girl. Ain't no get no other girl. Don't touch me.
Get her out my fucking car, bro.
Just don't touch me, please.
Get out my car.
She got my hair. Let her.
Let her go. Get out. Get out.
Yeah, bitch.
Can you say ghetto? I can. After the fight, of course, the ladies took to Instagram. Here's what Momo had to say. She said, "I'm still there, bitch. Let's talk about it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not no sumo wrestler." Because, you know, she lost the fight. "I ain't had a fight in 10 years. I don't care. I'm polished. That bitch is dirty and ugly. Assault and battery, bitch. I'm a princess. Nothing ever gonna change the fact that you ugly. Like, it's literally nothing you can do. YM baby girl, shut up. Your nigga was the biggest trick, and I never even met him. RIP. Now y'all bitches leave me alone for real." And then Kayla B stated, "I was at my son's football practice." "Being picked at. She wasn't supposed to be there because her son lives in Miami. Don't even have custody of your own child. You sure kept picking at Asian for weeks when she was beefing with your folks. What happened to that energy?" And then she said, "It'd be the energy for the internet and not the fighting for me, poor Tink. And LOL, that wasn't my baby crying. I'm so ugly, but you with a nigga that stalks me and obsessed with me. Shut up, big teeth." Lord. Girl, that nigga was just fucking Takala while you was on your bestie trip. I had 2 fights. Y'all know about. LOL, shut the fuck up. I did not fight over a nigga. Her and him been on Finsta talking shit, bothering me for weeks. They both came to my child football practice trying to be funny and been left that nigga 4 months ago. Then after being clowned for getting beat up, Momo went to her Insta story and said, "I don't walk around or portray to be no hard ass bitch. Bitch, I'm pretty and I get money. I never exchanged words or argued with this bitch. So I ain't walking around thinking nobody finna come fighting on me. Y'all came with Meek Mill braids, bats, mace, and a gun. I was in La La Land in my phone. I don't give a fuck about nobody saying I lost no fight at this big age. Y'all animals getting sent to y'all cage. Now for the millionth time, bitch, leave me alone." Okay. Well, it was all good just a few months ago. The ladies were actually getting along. Take a look at Momo's Instagram pictures, and on November 10th, 2021, Kayla B was putting heart eyes and everything underneath her pictures. The same on December 13th, 2021. Well, the girls are fighting now and they are into it. This is just a raggedy ass, ghetto ass mess. Hopefully, Carisha and them don't get involved in this mess either. Everybody is just a mess and a guess. Everybody just needs to have take a time out. Kids are involved. Y'all too old for this shit. Somebody gonna end up getting hurt. This is just not the look. And before we get out of here, I have a nostalgic tea story for you guys. I haven't done a nostalgic tea story in I don't know how long, but it is finally back. And today, my nostalgic tea story will be on none other than Willa and Charles Bruce. Let me give you the tea on this historical couple. So here's the tea. Descendants of a couple who built a beachfront resort for Black families in Los Angeles more than a century ago, only to have it taken away by racist government policies, are finally able to reclaim the land. Officials announced Friday, viewed in today's frothy real estate terms, the property could be worth roughly $75 million. Migrating from New Mexico in the early 20th century, Willa and Charles Bruce were among the first black people to settle in what would become Manhattan Beach, California. In 1912, they bought 2 parcels of land on Highland Avenue for less than $2,000 and built a beachfront lodge with a cafe, dance hall, cabanas, and bathing suit rentals. An advertisement in The Liberator, an early 20th century black newspaper, announced that the June 17th, 1912 opening of Bruce Beachfront would be a grand affair. The lodge is considered the first resort for African Americans on the West Coast, opened at a time when Jim Crow laws barred them from most seashores. Wherever we have tried to buy land for a beach resort, we have been refused, Willa Bruce told the Los Angeles Times in 1912. But I own this land and I'm going to keep it. I know that's right. The couple was able to purchase the property because prominent real estate developer George Peck chose to ignore segregation policies in the area and sold land to African Americans, allowing a thriving black American community to emerge. Shout out to you, George Peck. Willa handled most of the lodge business as Charles was often out of town working as a railroad dining car chef. Almost immediately, guests were harassed by white neighbors and members of the Ku Klux Klan, who reportedly slashed the guests' tires and set fire to a mattress under the main building. Furthermore, fake 10-minute only parking signs were posted to vex visitors from out of town. Motherfuckers. Finally, in 1924, the Manhattan Beach City Council used eminent domain to condemn the Bruce's Lodge along with other nearby black-owned properties and claim the land. The alleged reason was to build a park, but according to a report prepared by the city council, contemporary articles and historical documents indicate the real motive was that white neighbors resented the resort's growing popularity and prosperity of its African American owners. The families sued, claiming they were the victims of a racially motivated removal campaign. Eventually, the Bruces were awarded $14,500, but their lodge was razed in 1927 and they were unable to reopen anywhere else in Manhattan Beach. In the years that followed, black families still tried to come to Bruce's Beach, but police began charging them with trespassing. NAACP members were arrested for holding a swim-in 1927. Despite the alleged park plan, Bruce's Beach sat empty for decades. It wasn't until the 1960s when officials worried families might sue to regain their land that an actual park was built on part of the Bruce's parcel. In 1948, ownership of the park was ceded to the state, which transferred it to Los Angeles County in 1995 to oversee maintenance. It went through several name changes until it was finally christened Bruce's Beach Park in 2007. Thanks to the efforts of then Mayor Mitch Ward, the only black elected official in Manhattan Beach history. That's awesome. For years, historians, activists, and Bruce's family members have advocated for the return of the land, which is probably worth $75 million today, CNN reports. LA County Board of Supervisors member Janice Hahn became aware of the campaign last year as the death of George Floyd fueled an overdue radical reckoning across the U.S. Hahn began looking into how to rectify a century-old wrong. Bruce's Beach became a place where black families traveled from far and wide to be able to enjoy the simple pleasure of a day at the beach, she said in April, when the council announced plans to return the land. Yes, ma'am. Look at God, won't he do it? The Bruces had their California dreams stolen from them, Hahn said, and this was an injustice inflicted not just upon Willa and Charles Bruce, but on generations of their descendants who almost certainly would have been millionaires if they had been able to keep this property and their successful businesses. The city's ability to sell or transfer the property was blocked by regulations requiring legislation to change. The California State Senate passed the final vote unanimously on Thursday, the last day of the legislative session, to formally allow LA County to return Bruce's Beach to members of the Bruce family. It's believed to be the first time that land has been returned to a black family as reparations for past discrimination. California Governor Gavin Newsom is expected to sign the bipartisan bill. I'm elated walking on water right now, Bruce family spokesperson Dwayne Shepard said Thursday, according to the Daily Breeze. This is going to be the start of something really big for our people now. Manhattan Beach resident Kayvon Ward, who had been petitioning for the property's return, told NBC News she was ecstatic over the vote. I never would have fathomed that this would have happened so quickly. I was prepared to fight for years, if not decades. Ward believes the property should come with financial reparations too. They need to pay for the stripping of generational wealth. I know that's right, Ward told KABC7 in March. This family could have been wealthy. They could have passed on wealth to other family members. Manhattan Beach could have been more culturally diverse. There would have been more black people here. Today, Manhattan Beach is a wealthy enclave on the south shore of Santa Monica Bay with some of the most expensive real estate in the United States. It's home to about 35,000 residents, less than 1% of whom are black. The spot where the Bruce's family lodge once stood is now home to a lifeguard training station. Family members have not said whether they will sell the land to developers, lease it back to the county to maintain the lifeguard station, or keep it for themselves. Wow, that is a phenomenal story. I can't wait to see what happens to Bruce's Beach. It's just so crazy to see how times were back then and even how they are still now and how fucked up the government is. I feel is like this is a really good step in the direction of black people getting our reparations, because we have been stolen from so much, and there's so many people out here like the Bruce family that need their land or their homes or businesses returned to them rightfully. And overall, as black people, we just need our reparations regardless. So shout out to the Bruce family. Love that story and love the outcome of it. And that concludes today's episode of Spill the Tea. I hope you guys enjoyed all of this piping hot tea and that your belly is full, honey. Let's talk down below in the comment section. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Also, you guys make sure that you are checking my community page. I've been posting links to some fabulous items that you might want to check out, so please do so. Love you guys, and I will see you all on the next video. Peace.